Declan, there's a huge crowd at the launch tonight. How important is it?
Yeah, Steve, it's massive. I suppose you're kick-starting your year in the division, and in fairness to all the clubs, there's a massive response. So I presume it gives the South Board themselves a huge lift to see that response. So it's onwards and upwards really.
Not only are you representing your own club here tonight with Mal Rovers, and you have a lot of members of the club here tonight, but you're also representing your company that you work with, and that's Clonmel Isle.
Yeah, Steve, I suppose we've been associated, especially with the South Senior Football title, our championship for the last 30 years. Sean Connolly was the owner of Clonmel Isle, great sponsors down through the years. And the last couple of years we took on the senior hurling as well. So I suppose we always like to give something back to the community as well, and no better way than through the GAA. It gives us a lot of business as well, Stevie. So it's nice to give something back and to be associated with the South Hurling and South Football Championships.
There was in excess of 100 people down there tonight. Every single club are represented. That shows exactly the interest that all clubs are putting into this now as well, and that they have in it.
Yeah, I suppose, listen, we all give out and we whinge and moan about hierarchy and boards and all that, but savage work goes into, number one, I suppose, fixing the matches, and number two, getting referees and pitches. So I think every club probably realises that, and with the huge turnout here tonight, it's a good respect and good for the board. And as I said, it's the board runs the whole thing, and it's up to all the clubs to follow the best they can. And I said there's massive turnout, so I presume the board are very happy with that.
Declan, since you started off as a young fella here in Mal Rovers, here in the club that we're in right now, look at the changes that have been made since you were playing under 12 football up to now. It's unreal.
It is. I suppose life was a lot simpler back then too, Stevie. There wasn't as many games or as many competitions as there is now. And I'm a firm believer of the more games kids and people can get, the better, because we always seem to be training too much. So the more games and exposure these lads can get to these high quality games, the better. But listen, time moves on, Stevie. Anyway, and we all embrace change. But I think the amount of games that are there now for our kids and our adults is huge.
And more so as well with the ladies, especially with the ladies football in Camogie. I just love to see them out and being active. Yeah,
simply, I have two girls myself, Stevie. That's all we want, But like I said, it's the GAA special, and like I said, we give out and we whinge and we moan, but we wouldn't change it for the world. It gives us all plenty of pleasure and good times, and we can't really complain.
Declan, I wish you the very best in 2024. Thank you indeed for joining me.
Thanks, Stevie.